What's up, man, players? Man, Talk 24/7 here with a conference championship in the C4 playoffs. My boy has the Jets squaring off against the Ravens, and these two guys were very equally matched. They both had very tough schemes, and it was actually funny because my boy started out this game, passing the ball, trying to create some dots, and it was funny because he switched up his game plan based off of what his opponent was running. It was actually very funny being there with him and hearing him say how he was gonna switch up his game plan. And I can't critique it because it did work. I can't lie to you. The game plan switch did work, and that's really what it is all about, man. Is adjusting on the fly, making adjustments and trying to win games. That's honestly what it's all about. I mean, I can give you all the plays and all this stuff. You still got to make the reads, man. You still got to make that extra hot route. Still got to make the decisions. And that's what Madden is all about, and being a good player. But there you see, man, getting stuffed. But he finally gets in with the touchdown run right here. He runs over 3 guys. Goodson is that good? Man, no, he's not. He's not that good at all. Not sure why EA thinks he's even close to being that good. If that's real life, he's going to get popped. And this is why he switched up his game style. Look at this guy. He runs a read option and just run. And he said if he wants to run a read option and wants to make it into a read option game, he has no problem doing that. So that is exactly what he did. And it was very, very fun to watch just because you don't expect a playoff game in the conference championship to be a who can run the read option better, or at least that's not what I expected. But as you see, this guy's running the ball no matter what. It doesn't matter. 2nd and 10. He finally passes the ball. And he picks up a first down right there. Well, 3rd and 1, close enough. But that's basically the only time he'll pass the ball. As you see, read option, running the ball. And there you go for the touchdown. I thought it was going to be a touchdown, but he dove twice in midair. I mean, I couldn't really account for that. Ray Rice running people smack over. And then he scores a touchdown to make the score 7-7. He goes for 2. And he doesn't get in. He was down before he crossed the plane, so now the score is 7-6. And now we're going to see how this guy runs a read option. There you see, he likes to run it out of pistol full house. And that read option is so tough to defend just because you never know which side he's going to run to. You can flip the read option seamlessly, and your opponent will not know just because it is a symmetrical formation. So you can flip the formation without anybody moving at all. It is a great formation to run a read option out of, and very, very tough to defend. There you see, man, they said this guy couldn't pass, but he only passes when he needs to, and I really mean when he needs to. As you see, he runs on 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Doesn't really matter, but I can't really say anything about it if it keeps working. But this style of play has to be very, very annoying to defend. There you see, running for the touchdown run for about 50 yards, and that has to be deflating. But at the same time, you need to have better defense just because you can't let someone run the ball every single time on you. At least run commit, that's all I can say. I wouldn't let someone just run the ball over me like that without run committing. Now, I have games where people running for 300 yards on me, so I'm not even going to act like I'm some type of pro at stopping the run. But I will run commit just to, I mean, that's all you can do. If you're run committing and you still can't stop the run, you just got to hand it to the dude like, yo, that's a nice run play. Can't really do anything about that. If you're run committing, know he's going to run, know what run play he's going to run, and still can't stop it. So that just makes it very, very tough to defend. And if that keeps happening to you, you really can't do anything about it. But here he is in the red zone trying to waste time, make sure he doesn't have any time left to score himself. But at the same time, he still has a score running with Smith. He gets tackled right there. 7 seconds left, 6-5. And he calls a timeout. Everyone knows what's going to happen right here. QB sneak, and that's where we're going to live and die. 4th and goal from the 1. And everyone knows how tough QB sneak is at stopping this game. There he goes, hurdles over his entire defense and falls for the touchdown. And there it is, 21-14. I believe the Ravens guy gets the ball back at half. So that was a big-time score for the Jets right there. Just big time score. Be up 21-14. Now we just need to stop this guy from running the ball. But that's a lot easier said than done. And he comes out passing on 1st and 10 and goes deep. Whoa. completely unexpected. That was the last thing I was expecting, and that's why this guy is such a good player, man. Just because you honestly never know what he's gonna do. I mean, 1st and 10 going long, that was a great adjustment by him. Nice changeup. Just because this guy was running the ball on like 2nd and 12, so for him to pass the ball on 1st and 10, especially a deep pass, just completely caught him off guard. There he goes for the touchdown pass to tie up the game. Instead, he goes for 2, never mind, and he gets stuffed, man. He gets stuffed 21-20. This guy likes to go for 2 every single time, but will it cost him at the end? I don't even know. But he still has to stop Geno Smith and Mike Goodson. I think his name is Mike. That's what I want to say, man. I mean, Mike sounds like a cool name for him, so we're just gonna call him Mike Goodson. I think that's his name. But Geno Smith, I promise you, he's not that fast. I don't know why EA thinks he's that fast. I mean, he's just not that fast. There's really no question about it. I watched him play maybe 3-4 weeks. Maybe he was that fast in college, but in the NFL, he's not an elite speed quarterback. But do not tell that to the developers at EA, because they think he's a Russell Wilson kind of. I mean, that's who he runs like in this game. Like Russell Wilson, makes no sense. 4th and 4, and he gets stopped. He passes to his running back, but he has that lock. Great defensive stop. And now he's just running the ball, taking his time, not really going to force anything. He basically has the game in control, so he's not trying to rush anything. Just hope that he doesn't fumble. If you keep getting hit like that, you can't really get mad at fumbling. If you keep getting hit stick like that. Here we are, 3rd down and 4, run the read option, picking up yardage. And this game basically is about to be wrapped up. There he is running for the touchdown, just running the read option every single rip. And this just has to be demoralizing. If I lost the conference, if I lost any game, what am I saying? But especially the losing the playoffs just off of one play, basically. He didn't really pass the ball this game. All he did was do the read option at a full house base, and that just shows how tough the play is to defend. And now that he has to pass the ball, he pulls out some dots from his back pocket, man. Now that he has to pass, pulls out some dots, start throwing strikes to Brandon Stokely. But guess what? Brandon Stokely is not done. Here he is again. Brandon Stokely, I thought I was going to see him. Yeah, there he is. And he shook. Man, what am I saying? I can't even say stuff like that with a straight face. Brandon Stokely just throwing guys off and running people over. That man is literally the oldest wide receiver in NFL, about probably like 38. That dude got drafted before Peyton Manning crap, and here he is just running people over in the middle of the field. I don't understand it. He goes down and scores. It gets overturned. We kind of knew it was getting overturned. Just like we knew he was going to do the QB sneak, but you still can't do anything about it. And now this game is basically over. All he has to do is pick up 1 first down, and then the game is over. Can he do that, man? There he is with Ivory. As long as he keeps picking up 5 yards a pop as he's doing right there, I'm sure he will. Run the read option. He gets hit stick, man. Plus Geno Smith gets hurt. Now he has to pass the ball. Can he pick up the conversion? Let's see. He takes off with Sims. Gives him the move and slides. Dang, I didn't know Sims had it like that. Now he's just going to QB kneel and take his field goal, and that is the ball game. I really hope you enjoyed this C4 playoff game, man. Look out for more. I was going to say look out for more C4 playoff games. I don't know if he's going to make the playoffs next year. What am I saying? I'm not going to make any guarantees on his behalf. So look out for more Man Ultimate Team gameplays, pack openings, money. What am I saying? The game's not over. What am I saying? Man, look at this lob. And this is why I play Madden, man. Just because of the suspense like this. He snags on him, and then he drops it at the end, man. Oh, my goodness. That was a very scary moment. I'm so glad he dropped that. That just would have been crazy. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay.